Before this gets cold, cheers. We're out of espresso pods, so I have to use Haley's like vanilla, like coffee ones, and it tastes so bad. What's up, Super? Okay. Let's see how many spots we got left. The heat hit you hard today at work? I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Alright, break one's almost good to go. There's spots taken in all of them, though. Alright, 3 left and 1. We're gonna get some heat today. I'm on a solid 2-stream streak, maybe even 3, of not getting any kills in DayZ. It's kind of driving me nuts right now. Actually, technically, but not technically. I did get a kill, but it didn't count on the kill feed. And I didn't see it, so I didn't know it happened until the dude told me. Last night, when I tried to snipe that one group and they rushed my building, I unpinned a grenade in my hand and somebody rushed up to my body right when I died and they blew up and died. And he had like the highest tier armor and everything. I think I like ruined it. Because grenade can kill through all armor, I guess. What drives me nuts, Spence, is that before that streak started, I had one stream where it was literally like 9 kills. It was just like mayhem. All right, 3 left in this first one. You guys are sleeping Monday. I know I started a little bit later, but actually that was actually deliberate. Mondays do be sleepy. I'm still gonna wait though. Wicked Clowns, thank you for that sub, dude. Haven't seen you in a minute. Ooh, I shouldn't have hit reload on it like that. But yeah, next stream I'm gonna stop at nothing to get all the Ks. My issue in that game is when I'm all geared out, I don't run into anybody. Then if I spawn fresh just to mess around, I see like 20 people. Happens every time. Without failure. Real man, thank you for the sub. How'd Psychic do? It did pretty good. Every spot did good. All right, we got 3 left in the first one. That's it. I would assume so, real man. I don't see why not. Like, thinking about it, I don't see why it wouldn't be. A little fuzzy. But yeah, I was pretty happy to find out that I wasn't sure if I did, but he ended up telling me after I ended stream. He was like, "Bees, just so you know, that grenade absolutely destroyed me when I ran up to your body." But he respawned and grabbed his gear. I couldn't have made it there anyway. 2 other dudes are watching his body. I had a feeling it was going to work too. I just unpinned it and held it in my hand. That way, when you die, you drop it, and then that's when the timer starts. What's up, Tatsnack? Just waiting for this first break with 3 spots left to fill. Which I thought people wanted to do more of this break, but maybe I was wrong. The roof has an entire area. Well, now you can go up from the ladder and go all the way up, and I added another floor so you can snipe from. Next, I left a little path behind it so the helipad will be detached where you don't have roof access, but we can climb down from that ladder. So I left room for a door and like a little hallway thing. I could probably finish it tonight, honestly. The helipad, that is. Also, someone moved in the building right next to us. I will be rating them. We will be rating them, or I will, 100%. They only have one door right now, but it's the building right next to us. We can see onto their roof, though. Well, I'm gonna accumulate rating stuff for them specifically. Can't be living that close, dude. I don't know if they didn't see our base or like they're just not too bright. I wouldn't want to move into like a huge base like next door. All right, guys, 3 spots. Come on. Dan, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you for doing it. And I hope you get all the heat because of it. Which you will. I'm confident. But yeah, Tesnick, the story I was telling was I went like as a fresh spawn and just scooped some gear. Well, you were watching. I think at that point, unless you left at that point. I went to the King of the Hill, and then they rushed me in that building, but I had an unpinned grenade in my hand. I get it doesn't show up in the kill feed because I didn't throw it, and I was already dead. But dude ran up to my body as the grenade went down, and he died. And he had like tier 6 everything. They were a little bit too overconfident that I didn't have an unpinned grenade. Zooming. Thank you very much, dude. What's up, Gilbert? Tesnick, the only way I knew is because later, like after the stream ended, it was the Too Easy guys, who are always on, by the way. And like, he's like, Beach, by the way, that grenade actually like killed me. I don't know if it. I was like, what? I thought he was messing with me, but he was telling the truth. Dan, all those spots, and you didn't get trainer, by the way. Oh, hello, bowling kid. How's it going, my friend? Andy subs, what's up, dude? How long is that? 26 months? Over 2 years? 2 years and 2 months. No, he doesn't want trainer. That's the whole point. What do you mean I can't redeem the background? I'm the owner of the channel. All right. Good luck, everybody. But Tesnick, I'm on such a not getting any kills streak besides that grenade, which I don't really count. It's kind of driving me up a wall right now. Literally, it happened today. I just fresh spawned, ran to Neef after sitting there. When I was sitting there, nobody. I was fully geared. I went back to base, just randomly spawned different places just to see if I see anything. Neef, 4 people I see right away. You can't make it up. And this was me just spawning somewhere to try and get a kill. Just anywhere. Maybe I need to play against my luck. I need to have a bunch of money on me and then go out to PvP. Because then I'll find people, but then I'll be ready. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to camp in the gas zone. Just keep bringing charcoal tablets so my filter never runs out. And I'm just going to sit there until someone comes in. But our roof has like 360 in every direction aiming now. Because I built us a little tower on the top. The way I built the roof, though, once it's 100% done, 100%, someone's going to try and raid through the roof and then waste a C4 when they realize it doesn't connect. It's just going to be to a hangar. But it looks like it goes in, which is cruel. I wanted to kind of build a trap base, but it's not legal on our server. You basically build a way for them to get in, but they can't get out. We had grass, by the way. Dan, you got Robos now. What do we got here? Gold Trainer. Also, the dude who killed me yesterday with the armor, like the very first death that took me by surprise, that dude, I've watched him on kill feed wipe 3-mans, and I'm surprised no one's reported it. I didn't mean to hit Zard points. Oh well. I think my goal for before stream tomorrow, I'm going to try and make the one-tap rifle. That it's a one-shot kill to anybody in any armor. Because we have all the resources to make it except for like a couple things, so I'll just buy it. And I don't even think you have to set range with that rifle. It just shoots true from anywhere. Got a good amount of hits already. We're going to see a couple more before the end of it. I'm feeling an alt Blaziken tonight. I think we saw an alt Articuno in the Feast. Or was it in one of the smaller ones? Psychic. Iron Plow. Christopher. I bet. And I made all these breaks from fresh boxes and cases today. All right. Oh. Well, a lot of spots just got taken. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 2 and 3 are good to go. Audrey, thanks for scooping those spots. Audrey understands that if you get spots, like if you buy in, you get cards. It's crazy. All right. And 7 times points. That is also correct. So Netflix had another like batch of movies that they added, and I had the pleasure of watching Great Wall. It's an entertaining movie, and there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just like about like 20 minutes into the movie, you kind of like think to yourself, like, why is this movie? Like, where did this come from? I don't I enjoy it. It's action, but like it's so random. And I don't know if anyone else has seen it or I'm just the only idiot who's watched it. It's the movie with Matt Damon and Pedro Pascal. And also the dude who plays Green Goblin, the original, randomly. But actually paying attention to the movie today, it was the story, like about halfway in, they kind of, you could tell they kind of just ran out of stuff and they're like, okay, this is what's going to happen now. All of a sudden they already are tunneling in the wall and they're already through. You don't like the history or the Great Wall and why it was built? Have you seen the movie, Mr. Saxton? Because it has nothing to do with it. Historically speaking, it's an action movie. Yes. So now you understand that it's not really a historical documentary. It's more of an action movie about alien monsters that are attacking, and the wall is the only thing protecting the rest of the world. As if they couldn't go the other way. Can we talk about that for a minute? The wall covers one side. What if they go the other way? Because this is an endless horde of, like, monsters. They could have gone the other way, dude. I don't know if anyone else was thinking it, but I'm going to say it. Oh, that's the dumbest job. I wouldn't volunteer to, like, if they came into town and they're like, who's going to volunteer? It's such a great honor to sacrifice yourself on the Great Wall. I would be like, I'm good. Sorry. It's a movie. I understand that, but like, you still gotta like think about how you plot the story. Does it make sense? Does it like? The monsters were sick though. Like they did a good job on that. All right, now we're gonna pop off. I don't know who pitched that movie idea. I want to say it was Matt Damon. All right, guys, we're going Great Wall of China. There's monsters that have been attacking there for centuries. and I'm gonna be the one to take him out. It's like, why? You you could have did another movie with Ben Affleck like you always do, but no, we're gonna do this now. Did that movie make it to theaters? I don't remember it being in theaters. The Great Wall. It's on Netflix right now. You've never seen this, real man? It's worth a watch once because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a bad movie. It's just like, you can tell they ran out of stuff, so they kind of just rushed the plot like in the middle of it. It was going slow for like a week. Okay. This wasn't exactly like a blockbuster seller. Compared to what's like a crazy blowout like Marvel or Avengers Endgame or something. Just so I have a reference, because I don't like keep these numbers in my head. Okay, so then we divide the number in half, right? Wouldn't that be more fair? It wouldn't be like crazy accurate, but it's like an idea. Yeah, but now we're bending it to make that other movie not look that bad. You divide that in half, it's still 1.4 billion. So like it wasn't a complete failure, but like I don't think he's gonna roll the dice on that again. He's not gonna be making a Great Wall 2. That's a lot of money. But like that's what to strive for, right? Like that's like the best thing to strive for is that type of movie. Like I said, it wasn't a bad movie by any means. It's just watch it if you haven't, and about like halfway into it, you're gonna be like, "Why is this movie?" Just like, what? Why did this movie happen? They're they really to hit the worst movie in my book. They got some like really big shoes to fill. You have to be over 1 billion to be a top 50 movie.
Good night.
Want to sleep?
Well, we're gonna watch Bridgerton and then go to
Bridgerton.
bed. Bridgerton. The dog's just potty.
Yes, my lord. Would you like a cup of tea? Is that Bridgerton? Stop! I gotta say goodnight. Okay. That is saying something though, real man. To strive to be a good movie to hit those sales. It's difficult. Looking at the top 10 there. Drop the top 10 real quick. If you can. Top 10 grossing movies ever. They got to be all recent because there's more people to spend money, dude. I feel like that really needs to be accounted for. Yeah, 1 through 10. Oh, you got to type them out one by one? I thought you were going to just copy and paste the list. I'm sorry, dude. Avatar is number 1, though? Really? Let's be honest with ourselves here. Is it the greatest movie ever? It was good, but like, does it deserve number 1? I don't think so. There's got to be a reason for that. Avengers is 2? Okay. I have a feeling a lot of these are going to be like pretty recent movies. Oh, of course. I was going to say Titanic in my head. Like, why is Avatar so successful, though? Is it just because it's mass appeal? Anyone can watch it? Star Wars is surprising, but... So basically, top 5 is literally 2 franchises. Aside from Titanic. I gotta rewatch No Way Home. I watched it in Italy on Netflix in English. See, I think it's the most recent movies because, like, this is the highest our population has been. Comparative. Okay, when you say The Lion King, is that OG Lion King? Or are we talking like the new live action one? Because I still haven't seen that. Live action? Okay. Now, these numbers, is this just box office or is this every time it's been rented too? Okay. And it's probably even more money after that. Reminder, it is 7 times points for buying in. If you think about it too, more theaters. Ticket prices, they've had to have gone up. The fact that Titanic is still up there is pretty insane. Because I promise you, it's got to be what, like 1/3 the cost when Titanic came out? For average movie ticket prices? I gotta change the list. Also, I rewatched all the Star Wars, not all, but like most of them recently. I figure out how to fix the most current Star Wars, and I don't know why they didn't do it. The main protagonist, Rey, should have became the Empress. She should have became evil, and it would have been a fantastic ending. But instead, they had to have the feel good, the good guys win and everything. Let the bad guys win for once. Leave us on a hook and then make the next one. Don't make them, I agree. It's more mind-blowing because movie theaters are becoming obsolete with all these streaming services. Last time I was in a packed theater was Oppenheimer. I haven't even been to a movie theater. I don't even know. I don't even remember when I went last time. Last time I went was with Haley when I think Fast and Furious, they go to the moon. I recently watched Oppenheimer as well after not watching it for no reason. Pretty good. And if that's all like factually true, it's pretty insane. I had the option to watch it while I was flying, but I was in such agony I couldn't enjoy it, so I just didn't do it. But if it's all like factually true, which I haven't looked up, in terms of like what happened with all the personal relationships, dude was kind of a sociopath. Oppenheimer. That's an alt for fire. Dan. Very gradable too. Paul Baca, what's up, dude? No, I did watch it, is what I'm saying. I just watched it recently. Which, like, I kind of missed the bus on that one, but I just didn't want to pay for it. Not much, dude? I hope everything's going well with you. It is historically accurate. Well, they gotta add in some fluff. Like, who knows if that conversation between him and Einstein actually happened? Was the spy stuff real? Where they had someone feeding all that info to Russia? These are like things I have to look up. Because I actually like, it's interesting to me. Bolton. A lot of the tests were propaganda videos to deter Russia. Well, it kind of went hand in hand because not too long before that, I was watching like, I already saw HBO Chernobyl, but then there's an actual like Chernobyl documentary, like Chernobyl Diaries or something, I don't know. Where like they actually like released all the info on what happened exactly. Oh yeah, 100%. His recent talks with that one dude about the moon landing is very interesting. How like we're struggling to go back because now it's even with our current technology, it's not really like feasible to get to the moon. But then you're like, but wait a minute. In the 60s the tech was good enough? Not to go down that rabbit hole, but like that is probably the most like propelling amount of evidence. Compelling, I should say. Well, they talk about like how Elon Musk talks about it, and he said to feasibly get to the moon, you would have to make 7 fuel stops on various space stations, which is a little like, it's like, but wait a minute. That doesn't add up. But it wouldn't surprise me because at the time it was all about just winning at all costs, even lying about it. Well, yeah, that's why I'm quoting people that are actually like capable of doing these things, because I myself am not a scientist. Zero gravity has no friction. You would coast the distance. Is that what it? Well, right, but you still have to exit the atmosphere. That's the biggest problem. Well, yeah, but that's just stupid. Another discussion like I've heard about too is the fact that there's no atmosphere on the moon. A grain of sand could be going like thousands of miles per hour, and that could kill somebody. And that can happen like a couple thousand, 100,000 times on the moon's surface. And it's like, huh. If we have never been to the moon, what Hollywood studio? Beats me, dude. I don't know. Satellites stay in orbit for grip. There's actually like, I watched a video on a dude talking about that the amount of like just space junk orbiting our planet, like satellites that just keep going up and then they're not maintained, is actually like a crazy amount. And it's like becoming a problem as time goes on. Just like a little ad lib to whatever we were just talking about. But I thought that was interesting. I was like, I didn't even think about that. I love how Mr. Saxton comes out of left field, dude. He just goes Area 51, and he just slowly backs up from the room. I think it's important to have those discussions, though. And it's like, do I think we went or never went? I think it's a coin toss, honestly, for me. But like when you start hearing interesting things being talked about, it does make you think. Jimmy James. What's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a very long time. How are you, my friend? I don't even know how we got on this topic. Oh, we were talking about Oppenheimer. Oh, you know, dude. Just out here opening these packs. Living life. I recently figured out this weekend that I need a new set of bags, or cornhole as people call it. I call it bags. I've always called it bags. I don't know. The bags that I have are way too light. And we didn't realize this until we started throwing them and they started zigzagging in the air. Hopefully we can get it to you before then, Paul, but after, yeah. I'm going to be working on that this week. I'm going to ask Nick to give me a screenshot of where the submission's at. Hopefully before. Where'd you send it to me on, Jimmy James? So, are you going to be on an army base? Facebook mess? Well, that's why. Because Facebook Messenger, like, works 50% of the time. I'll have to look, Jimmy James. The reason why I asked Paul, because if it's military related, I could still send it with, like, local rates. Just APO. But hopefully it'll just be back before then. And just as fast, to be honest. Which is kind of crazy. But yeah, Jimmy James, I'll have to look. Because... Oh, I still love you, dude. I never... You got a number 2 next to your name for... It ain't there for no reason, dude. hopefully we don't have to. It'll just be back before then, which I'm sure it will be. See what the hell is going on over there. And if not, we'll still figure it out. It's not a big deal. Japan should give us special rates for just Pokemon, dude. I mean, that's where it was. That's where it was born, for Christ's sake. Dude, you're gonna get some cool stuff out there, though. You need to hit up all the Pokemon places. Okinawa. Kind of related, but not in the greatest way. I recently went to Hawaii. All right, let me see where we're at. Four and five still have spots, but halfway full. You had an early August submission. Mine says it'll be here Friday. Hey, and hopefully mine's right next to yours. You're still waiting to hear back on an Italy job you interviewed for as well, so who knows where I end up. Well, if you go to Italy, I'll just send it with my parents and you can meet up with them. Because they're going to be there probably at some point this year. Just go see them in Sicily. Damn, dude. Only Protocol Seal caught that. Teach me your ways, dude. Alright, we got the next one. It's like less than half. Let's get it full because there's heat coming out now. But yeah, Jimmy James, if I would have gotten notified that I got messaged, I would have answered. Facebook Messenger these days don't even like notify me. But I'll have to check. But I tell you what, I get Snapchat notifications every day, multiple times a day. What's up, Sven? Windy tomorrow. What's the weather supposed to be like this week? Rain expected for tomorrow. Oh my gosh, the barometric pressure is going to be 29.8. I have no idea what that means. Is that what gives you migraines? Thank you, Sven. All right, let's try to get this, at least this next one full. The heat's been very enjoyable. Thank you, Jimmy James. I mean, we never really had to have each other's numbers, though. You know what I mean? Well, I was a marketing manager, and no, yeah, I this has been my job for a while. Every job I had, you don't feel the love, Jimmy James. You know how many times you know how much time we've spent together? That's what I meant. You were just always in chat. We like didn't need to text. Because we're always talking to each other here. But I'm gonna message you back and we'll get it connected. Don't worry. Every place that I used to work for is like doesn't like exist anymore. So like it feels good. It feels like then you're like kind of like confirming you're on the right path. The corporate job that I wanted that I didn't get that like kind of like started me focusing on this. The corporate building is demolished. I interviewed at Allstate. I had 8 separate interviews, eight rounds of interviews, and that building is no longer there anymore. Oh boy, Jimmy James getting in too. Every time Jimmy James that someone who hasn't been here in a while gets in, they end up getting something crazy. So don't be surprised. So that leaves 2 left and 4. Or 1 left. Right? Yes. That's what we just talked about it, Sven, like 2 seconds ago. I'm gonna talk to him and figure it out this week. Hey, it's all good, dude. Oh, dude, I shouldn't have itched my eye. I don't know how your guys' allergy are this year, but I'm at the point where like if I itch my eye, it's just molten lava just on fire for the next like 30 minutes. I don't know why I just did that. I have a feeling it's going to be coming back like in the next like few weeks if not already. But I'll have him screenshot where it's at. All right, we're full. Why? Randomly indenting. I still can't believe we pulled a shiny Zard from Hidden Fates on Friday. I gotta pull that clip up. From Evolving Skies. For those of like, what's surprising to me, and like maybe people don't realize it, whatever. Look at individual booster boxes for each of the sets in this break. Chilling, Fusion, and then look at the price of the break. You're feeling a Zard? Well, for you, it has to be the fire one. Because the recent Zards, a lot of them are dark. But is there a fire Zard still? No. But there's still a bunch of fire hits. Right, yeah. Oh, true. 2 burning. My bad. Yes, there is. And it's fresh booster box. Good call, good call. Water. Already on the board. We saw a Burning Zard, I want to say like maybe a month ago. I think, right? Yeah, probably about a month ago. That was the last one we saw, and it was out of a feast. Trophius. I'm gonna see one tonight. I never rule out the possibility, dude. If there's packs on the table that say burning on them, the potential's always there. Ooh. Good start for you, Jimmy James. What else you been up to, Jimmy James? You been playing any games at all? Because we've been on that DayZ grind. And trainer? Also you, Jimmy James? I gotta finish our helipad on our roof. Actually been pretty busy. Bought most of that lot. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it, dude. Tetsnick got a PC, so he's been playing with me. And the server we play on is like pretty intense, where it's like persist. So like, it's a survival game. You can build a base. People can raid other people's bases and stuff. But we did very, very well for a 2-man. Yeah, I'll have to, again, Jimmy James, I don't know because I didn't look at the message yet, but I will look, I promise you. Fighting is pretty high up there for the amount of hits that it has across all these sets. But like, it's such a variety of sets that like everything can pop off pretty well. Fire doing well. Alright, Burning is coming up, I guess. Hyper Trainer. Told you, dude, these brakes are heating up. That was out of Evolving. Real man, the amount of like smack talking that's on our server though, I feel like you'd fit right in. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some real big egos on the server. I keep it low key because if you start beef with people, they will raid you. And I'm not a person who's on 24/7. One group that plays on there, they have someone online at all times. Like they legitimately take shifts. Which is probably the most insane thing I've ever heard. Are these all from Friday? Yeah, so okay. closer to the Alt Articuno. Solid break. Jimmy James, you went hard. And you got good hits. That's how it goes. You get spots, you get cards. That's crazy. Some people never figure it out. Trainers came in clutch. All right, let's see where we're at for the next ones. I think we might be completely full. Maybe one spot left. Hold up. Nope, we're full. Good job, everybody. Love you. Let's get a randomize. But yeah, I got to figure out where. I think Criminal was showing me a website where you could buy a really nice like set of bags for the game. But the ones I had were like, I think my dad just bought them from Costco because he saw them. And the last ones we had broke. And Mr. Saxon, I could feel you trying to not get colorless, like in my bones. And you ended up getting it again. Had you bought one more spot, both of your spots wouldn't have been colorless. A full box of Burning? It'd be expensive, dude. I try to keep these breaks cheaper because people be stingy lately. What happened to my music? Where even is my playlist? There it is. let us continue. I just need a couple sleeves. Espeon Alten. From which one? Fusion? Well, I guess, yeah, there isn't one in Evolving. Yeah, the one from Fusion. Or no. Yeah, right? Bro, it's Monday. My head hurts. Welcome Mondays, right? Ting Lu, also known as the Moose. But yeah, for the gaming stream tomorrow, I'm sick of going on this no kill streak. So I'm gonna be pulling out all the stops. It sucks because it comes down to luck. It comes down to luck if there's gonna be first a good like amount of people going through that area, and second, I see them before they see me, which involves me just sitting. Because whenever I run around, someone sees me first every time, and it sucks. The first dude that killed me last stream, though, was very sus. I'm just going to say it. I try not to accuse it, but I didn't give any info to where I was, and he knew exactly where I was. Fire. We might have enough for a tier 6 armor, which is like, I think it's like 90 something percent. No, your shirt's logos are darker. This is like before I even knew you, I think, shirt. I still have your shirts though. Ooh, that Victini. Alright, Norton. I'm uninstalling you. That's it. It's like the 5th notification I've had this stream. Electabuzz. That's a rare one. I wish I would have threw something better than an Ultra Ball, though, damn it. Just because it was such a meme shirt, I loved it. I still got them. It's just so expensive to print that shirt. Ooh. Gold trainer. Happy Monday, everybody. Oh my God. Out of 2 packs. This is the rarest hit, I would say, out of Evolving. That is actually disgusting. Audrey, grats. And it's gradable. Oh my God. I can't believe we just pulled that. I had to wait for this break to fill, too. Imagine that. And I still didn't catch the Electabuzz, damn it. And you still have the prints for him? It's not that bad? When you say prints, do you mean screens? Because, like, that was always the most expensive part, I think. Before, like, I talked to you, like, getting it quoted. Okay, I'll look. I don't even know. Audrey, are you here? Did you see what you just got? I don't even know what that card goes for in a high grade these days. No, I know you did. I know you made that. What I'm saying is when I like got it quoted at other places, they like said that they couldn't do it pretty much because of the screens. They're a bunch of liars and amateurs, dude. Because you're a professional. Oh my gosh, and an alt Entei. Audrey. Well, that is very tenable. So, not bad for a $15 spot. for... Yeah, I mean... When we were opening Evolving Skies regularly, that was like a 1 in a million card, pretty much. I'm going to put that front and center so everyone can see. The amount of Evolving that I've opened throughout the years, we haven't pulled a lot. We pulled a good amount, but like proportionate to the amount of packs, that is a very rare card. Liebert. That's a card that like you might never see. Yep. That's the alt Rayquaza. Dude, people didn't believe me that there was heat coming out tonight. I don't know what to say. I don't lie to anybody. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong, but I wasn't wrong on this one. It's so beautiful, dude. Man. Talk about sets that, like, what's the chase in this set for Evolving? You could list off, like, 10 different cards. Pokemon needs to find its way back to that. Because that's, like, the pinnacle. Like, obviously, there's the Evolutions, but, like, the Evolution's going to take a walk when you see Rayquaza. That's all I got to say. Dude, you bring the luck. People bring the luck. They don't believe it, but I believe it. A card I saw listed today was Primal Groudon from Primal Clash, I think. And I think it was like... I think the dude was asking like $5,000 for it, maybe more. I wouldn't be surprised if I've pulled Audrey that card multiple times throughout the years. That's the second one. First one was probably a long time ago. Evolving. Dude, if Evolving release was in this house, that's really weird. I don't think it was, though. I can't remember. Because I moved to Wisconsin, Jimmy James. I don't know if you were here by that time. $2021. It might have been in this house, dude. The first, like, year was definitely an adjustment period. It's still, like, for, like, the first entire year, you wake up and, like, you ever wake up, like, on vacation and you like, don't know where you're at? It felt like that for a full year. But I love it. A lot more space, too. Absolutely. I'm gonna give Zard Books just because it's a Raichu. I felt like I had to sneeze and then it went away. I hate that. Such a tease. I still can't believe we just pulled that Rayquaza. I honestly forgot about it because we haven't been evolving regularly, and it's been so long. For tonight, no. We'll take it easy this Monday. Just because I got stuff I got to work on after too. People are sleepy this Monday. Fighting. A Pidge. The next yard project that we have, since I just got the mulch done, which that was a big pain, but I got it done pretty quick. I want to get stone to extend the patio because we have a gazebo or like canopy thing over the backyard. But between that and the hot tub, now there's like barely any room for the grill. So we're gonna like put some stone around it just to give it a little spot. It shouldn't be too hard though. It's not gonna go crazy like when we had to build the shed. Building a shed was an entire project because we put it on stone. That Gardevoir. Powtown. Keep an eye out as well because I'm going to be making, should be up by Wednesday or done by Wednesday, another small batch of like mystery bundles. Probably do like a 50 or 100 one. Toxtricity. Koreadon. Ooh, another rare alt. Audrey. Scooping these alts tonight. Tomorrow, gaming channel, and then on here Wednesday. And it's good to see you too, dude. I'll be sure to get back to you on Facebook. Ooh, that's Slow King. I hope everything's going good with you too. I feel like it's been such a long time since I've seen you. You did stop in here like earlier in the year though, I think. Or was it last year? Steel. That was a solid evening of breaks, guys. Beautiful. See if we'll keep these going for Wednesday or if I'm going to switch it up. Probably keep these going though. At least for another stream or two. But man, already, dude. Alt Rayquaza and a bunch of other crazy hits. Yeah, dude. Well, you're always welcome in here. You know that. But alright, guys. Love every single one of you. You're all beautiful. See you tomorrow on the gaming channel. And I'm going to break the streak of not getting any kills on stream. And Wednesday back here. Keep an eye on the website too, because I'll be adding some mystery bundles. Love you guys.